This is a story about Sindy and the most exciting day in her life. Now, her favorite beat group were called the Dollybeats. She had all their records and pinned their pictures up all over her bedroom wall, especially pictures of Cliff Warwick, the lead guitar player. So you can imagine how thrilled Sindy was when she heard that the Dollybeats were going to play a concert in her town. They were selling tickets on the morning of the day of the concert, and Sindy planned to be at the theatre very early in the morning. But she slept so soundly that she woke up very late instead. "Oh my," said Sindy, "I'll just die if I don't see the Dollybeats." And as quickly as she could, Sindy jumped into her sloppy Joe outfit and hurried off towards the theatre. But on the way, Sindy saw a dear old gentleman with a long white beard trying to cross the road. Because Sindy was a very kind girl, she thought, although I'm in a hurry, I must help this dear old gentleman. So she took his arm and helped him across the road. "Thank very much, Whack," said the old gentleman. "What a fab little girl." What a strange way for an old gentleman to talk, thought Sindy as she rushed on towards the theatre. But a terrible disappointment met Sindy. There was a big sign outside the doors which said, "Sorry, all tickets sold for the Dollybeats concert." To make it worse, lots of happy girls were running past waving their tickets for the concert. Sindy was heartbroken. Very, very slowly she walked back home, and although she tried very hard, she just couldn't help crying a little. Sindy suddenly realized that someone was talking to her. She looked up, and there was the old gentleman with the long white beard. "What's the matter, love?" "Oh," said Sindy, "I'm too late to get a ticket for the Dollybeats concert." "Don't be so sad, love," said the old gentleman. "Here, who do I remind you of without this glossy false beard?" Sindy stared in amazement as the old gentleman pulled off his beard. It was Cliff Warwick, the fabulous lead guitar player of the Dollybeats. "Dolly, wow, it's Cliff Warwick!" Sindy stumbled. "It can't be." "Oh, yes it is," said Cliff. "I have to dress up like this or I can never get to the stage door past all those fans. Here, let's go. You can sit in the theatre while we do our rehearsal." Sindy had a marvellous time sitting all by herself in the front row of the theatre while the Dollybeats rehearsed every one of their numbers. "Dolly, wow," thought Sindy, "this is the most exciting day of my life." But the most exciting part was yet to come. When the rehearsal seemed to be over, there was a roll of drums, and Cliff Warwick walked to the front of the stage. Looking straight at Sindy, he said, "You've been a wonderful audience, so wonderful that we'd like you to hear the first performance ever of our latest number. We've called it Sindy." Sindy was thrilled. "Dolly, wow," she said, "imagine me having my very own song." And if you'd like to hear the song they wrote for Sindy, just play the other side of this record.